Thank you.
All right, my lovely viewing audience, that perhaps you're hearing noise in the background, and if you do, that sound, yes, and that is the sounds of rehearsal, the sounds of happy feet dancing and voices singing, all getting ready for the opening production, The Color Purple, here at Karamu House. And Norma Powell and I, and co-producer, and Gary Webster, who's off camera. Now we're talking to some of the behind-the-scenes production folks who are making the magic, making this production come alive. And we are so excited to meet Angelique Lipford,
who is our choreographer.
Yes.
And it's just a wonderful opportunity for us to have her, because I heard that this is her first main stage production as choreographer.
Yes. So you're really cutting your teeth, and are you on your way to Broadway, Hollywood, Chicago?
Yes, somewhere out there.
Okay,
yes, I
that's
am.
one of your dreams, is to actually do a Broadway type production.
Yes.
And who are some of your role models in the dance industry? You know, right here locally, have you heard of Diane McIntyre? Have you met her?
Haven't.
Oh, you have to meet Diane. She's got an affiliation here with Karamu. Yeah, and she's she lives here now, but she is a huge Broadway choreographer.
You know, Angela, you went to the School of the Arts.
Yes, I did.
So you worked with Terrence Green?
Yes.
Okay, he's a Karamu person. He used to work here too, so that's one of your role models, Terrence Green.
Yes. Have you ever managed to graduate from School of the Arts yet?
Yes.
We were teasing her off camera that we think she's 12, but you're actually a very grown-up lady.
Yes, I am.
In college, married. Any kids yet?
No.
Okay,
ma'am.
but you majored in choreography, dance?
Dance education.
Dance education. Now, are you the proverbial triple threat? Tap, ballet, modern, all that stuff?
Yes, not tap.
Not tap.
Not tap. But
how'd you manage that?
well, you know, we in school we have a choice whether we want to take, tap or other types of dance that are not modern or ballet or jazz. So I didn't choose tap.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about this production. What speaks to you as this being your first huge, I'll just say a huge gig, a huge, and it could open a lot of doors for you. So what attracted you to this project?
Well, before Mr. Spivey had asked me if I was interested or knew anyone who'd be interested in choreography, I was in a place where I was pushing myself as a dancer to step out and to grow and to develop my gift that I have in dancing, and as well as in choreography. So it just seemed like I was in the right place at the right time when he asked me. So once he...
How did you meet him?
Well, I was working here at Karamu for the summer program, and he happened to be one of the teachers who was working here with the kids for their mime class, so that's how we kind of met.
I see. Now, if you're still hearing sounds in the background, that is more rehearsal going on. And is this one of the numbers where there's choreography?
Yes.
And you design the choreography, you make it up, or do you go off a model from, say, let's just say the Broadway production, or do you completely reinvent the choreography that you want to use?
Well, what I did, being that this is my first main stage with theater, is that I got an idea of what The Color Purple was and how it was on Broadway, and all of the numbers that the dancers were in, and I kind of based my choreography off of that, and then put my own spin on it to make it, original to me.
Yes.
It's wonderful. It's I've watched a few rehearsals. I've sneaked in, and I even saw her playing around with one of the drums too.
Well, we hope that while we're here taping all this behind the scenes look, that we get a chance to see, just a snippet of one of the choreography numbers or maybe one of the choral numbers that we can hear in the background while we're talking. Okay. What do you find is one of your major challenges as a choreographer? Is it working with a large cast? Is it coming up with the choreography design and the steps and the movements, and is it working with the musical director to marry the choreography with the music? Well, tell me, what is the choreography? What do you find as some of your fun challenges?
Well, some of my fun challenges has been with the Color Purple, with working with the music director, because you know, you play and base choreography off of a CD is different from when the actual music is playing. So we have to have like a lot of adjusting and adding counts and taking counts away. So
And when
I mean,
you say
in the end, it all works out.
Yeah, right. So when you say counts, tell our audience who may not be familiar with dance what you mean by counts.
Well, counts are, for instance, is 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a whole count for a dancer. And what we're dealing with when I say take away or add counts is really just mainly transitions to getting on stage or off stage. So sometimes we have to add more music or more movements to get the dancers on stage, or more music and more counts to get them off.
To get them off, yes. And what's the biggest number that you're working with here in this production? Do you have to work, I understand there's about 42, 41, 42. Do you have to choreograph the entire ensemble so that they're all performing, or just a certain number within the whole ensemble? Are pure dancers?
It depends on the piece, because the opening number is all ensemble, except for Sophia and Harpo.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where I've worked with the entire ensemble. And then other major numbers like African Homeland and Push the Button is kind of mainly with all the ensemble. So I've had a chance to work with everyone.
So the ensemble had to learn not only music, but they had to learn dance. The dancers had to learn same thing.
Yes, yes. You know. The way this production operates. Yes. Now, like I said, this is a short segment. We're not going to keep you from being in rehearsal. But tell us, what are your personal dreams and ambitions as a choreographer? What would be the end all and be all of your role, your career, for right now as you see it?
Well, for right now, as I see it, I'm very open to just going in the journey of choreography and seeing where that takes me. If I could travel all over and work with dance companies and teach in colleges, in many places like that, I will be definitely willing to.
Okay. Have you come across yet the Joffrey or Alvin Ailey's group or any of the established dance groups yet?
Yes, I haven't choreographed for them.
Yeah, no, but have you been involved with them? I mean, I know you know who they are, but have you, are they the kinds of groups you might be interested in connecting with at some point? So in that case, in case you folks from Alvin Ailey, the Joffrey, and what was our lady, famous lady?
Diane.
Besides, in addition to Diane McIntyre locally, Judith Jameson, yes. So if any of you are watching and need a fresh, new, dynamic choreographer, contact Angelique Lipford. And what's your email address that people can contact you, because you're freelance and you're available to do other bookings that revolve around choreography. Oh, I forgot Edna Duffy, the Duffy Liturgical Dancers, another huge local group. So yes, how can they reach you by email?
You can reach me at leaky84@yahoo.com. That's LIQUEY84@yahoo.com.
Okay, and with that, we wish you much success.
Thank you.
We are so happy because, well, we're all about incorporating young people as well, and to see how Terrence, as the director, has melded all age groups for this particular production.
And she's dealing with dancers of all ages.
Yeah, what's your youngest one? Do you have one? The Tots are dancing
Yes,
too?
my youngest is 11.
Oh, that's not too bad. I thought you were doing a 4 or 5-year-old also. 11, that's not too bad.
They're very good. You should see them.
Oh, I hope too. Yes. I was not happy to hear the preview was sold out, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. Okay. Well, with that, Angelique, thank you so much for joining Norma and me and Gary Webster, our other co-host who's off camera right now. Much success, and I'll expect to see you up in Broadway like Julie Taymor. Yes, we can do another Lion King or whatever. Okay. You have a great run in the show.
Thank you.
Okay, see you soon. Don't go away, we've got more. I need to put a disclaimer on. I accidentally called the brand new choreographer by the wrong last name. Her name is Angelique Lipford, Lipford. So forgive me for mispronunciation, but you'll be seeing her name in lights pretty soon, especially with this production. Angelique Lipford. Thanks.